Hi, beautiful. So let's talk about boundaries. I enjoyed the book Set Boundaries, Found Peace. Ended up getting the set card. Just realized that I don't have a physical book. I did the Kindle, and I think I really want the physical book, but I ended up getting the cards because I have a huge issue with boundaries. For me, people pleasing was a huge problem. It still is to a certain extent, but it's definitely something that I am working on, actively working on. And for the majority of the time, I always thought that, like, oh, the boundary was for them, and it's like, no, the boundary is for you. And so in this season of my life, I'm learning to set the boundary so that everything else can fall into place. And that is something that I found challenging. Like, no one told me that saying no was going to hurt the way that it did, y'all. I literally cried. It was tears to be like, it was tears to say no. And I wasn't expecting it. I thought, oh, I'm just gonna be big and bad and I'm gonna hit him with that no. And it's like, oof, this is tough. And for me, I had to realize I needed to watch their reaction when I said no, because how you react to my no says a whole lot about how you feel about me. And that was a hard lesson for me to learn, because I'm like, oh, I always want to say yes. Set the boundary. Just like I said, when it came to business and knowing that I wanted to take Monday off as my Sabbath, I knew that I was going to have to put in the work every other day. And so when a session comes up that I want to take, like that's a hard no for me now. So I got my nice little scripted email. Unfortunately, I am not available for this. And even with the things in my life, I had to come up with the unfortunately, I don't have the capacity for this. And I saw where the Lord started blessing my time. And I'm like, I can handle this. Like I really can. And so that's the other side of all of this for me. It's, oh, it worked. Oh, they heard me. Oh, they understood. And also, it was freeing to know that I'm trying to hold on to all of these little things when my power of no allows someone else to step into the position and do it better. If I can only give you half, but this person can give you all of it, and all I got to do is say no so that you can find the right person to plug and play, it's worth it. And so that is the other side of the boundary for me in this season. And so yeah, it's an active practice to set and hold on to them, because I would bend a boundary in a heartbeat, and then I'm upset for how you acted to my boundary that I broke. Yep. I got so many lessons, hard lessons with that in photography. The hard lesson of, oh, you have the boundary set. You have a 30-minute session. I have a 15-minute grace period. I can give you 15 minutes, but I can't give you your full time. And there'll be moments that it's like, oh, well, you don't have anything to do afterwards. It does not matter. I can give you 15 or I can give you nothing. And that's just what it is. But it was a hard lesson for me to set. So set the boundary and keep actively working, because, yeah, it's a building block for me. It's a building block for me. But I am just unfolding this thing called life.